Welcome back to the channel. So if you clicked on this video, it's because you're intrigued by what translation I'm talking about, right? All right, so I'm just going to get into it because I'm going to talk a little bit about that translation and make a video of this Bible, reviewing this Bible, which I'm just letting you know, my goodness, we've been missing out. All right, so I've never heard of this translation, especially in all of the Facebook groups that I'm in regards to translations and Bibles and buy and trade and all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never heard anybody talking about this translation. I'm always hearing about the NASB, the ESV, the New King James, the King James, NIV, NLT, NET, CSB, and all this other stuff, but I've never heard somebody tell me about this translation. I don't even remember how I found them, but I went over, I messaged them, I told them who I was, what I did, and they sent me this copy so I can review and give my honest opinion. So it's my honest opinion that I'm going to give. It's not hype. I know that some of you guys already know me, that I get so excited and I'm always like hyped up over the NLT. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm super hyped up over this translation. This is one of the most underrated, perhaps even the most underrated translation of today, my friends. And which one am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about God's Word translation by Mission Society. So Mission Society is a small company, and they ended up producing this edition of the Bible, God's Word translation. This specific edition is God's Word for each day, and it's, as you guys can see, it's got some stitching down the middle, no perimeter stitching, of course. This is a deluxe two-tone leather. Here we have the ISBN number. Look at the spine. It's blind stamped. That's so cool, man. Reading Plan Bible. And that's exactly what this is. So you'll see what I'm talking about. This is a very, very nice edition of the Bible, my friends. So the dimensions of this one, it's going to be 9.3 by 6.3 with only a little under 2 inches, which is about 1.75 inches thick. All right, just want to share that with you because that's important to know, right? As I mentioned, this is a reading plan Bible, 365 days. It's supposed to help you get through the entire Bible in 1 year. It's awesome. It's got some great features. So let's dive right into it. It's a paste down liner. It's got paper. You open it, there's the introduction. This is what a lot of people want to see, so I'm going to show it to you. It started back in 1995. Their first edition, and ever since then they've done some updates, and so the last update that they did was back in 2020. So here are the other editions that they have, and you can find this down in my description because I'm posting a link that's going to take you straight to their website. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, we've been missing out, man. If you don't know about this translation, or maybe you heard about it but you didn't really pay attention, guys, they've got a great sale happening right now, and you definitely have to check it out. So more of that in just a bit. All right, so here's an introduction to God's saving word. Welcome to God's word for each day. Check it out. This Bible is Smythe Zone, okay? It's going to be Smythe Zone, which is fantastic. I don't know if you can see it there, but that I actually did that so that you guys could see. All right, so that you guys can actually see that it is Smythe Zone. Blue headbands, and I'll glue that. Blue headbands, blue single-sided satin ribbon. Okay, very nice though. Smythe Zone, it's gonna last a long time. Guys, it's a thick Bible. It's a chubby Bible. I get it. It's nice, but you're gonna see why. Check it out. Bam! Look at the white margins that we get. Look at the white margins that we get, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason we get that is because we're going to have this right here, January 1st, Genesis 1 through 3, and it's going to have different thoughts. It's going to have different prayers, different reflections that you can think of. But man, it's so cool because we have a little over an inch of space for our white margins. So we can write our notes, we can highlight, we can underline. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, what the GSM of the paper is. It feels like a 32 or maybe even a 36 GSM paper. It is thick, guys. It is nice and thick. And I want to venture to say that it is a 36 GSM paper. But this is what you're going to see throughout the whole Bible. There's no book introductions, nothing like that, ladies and gentlemen. This is literally what you're going to be seeing throughout the entire Bible. The verses, let me get this right here. So the verses are a little small. They're a little small. Yes, they are a little tiny, but as you guys can see right now, right here, guys, there's a lot of space between the words and the lines. There's plenty of space. The words are not cramped up. This is 10.5 point font. We do have a single column. It is lined match. Come on, man. It is line match. That is awesome, right? That is awesome. It is going to have some live application teachings, which you will see not only on the sides, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see right here, not only on the sides, but also at the very, very back. Let's go over to the New Testament. It is a black letter edition so that you guys can see. And I believe I forgot to tell you, look at the silver gilding right there. Look at that. Awesome. Right? Very nice. Very nice. And this is basically the entire Bible, ladies and gentlemen. Super comfortable to read, man. 10.5 point font is killing it. 36 GSM paper. Man, that is awesome. Super floppy as well. As soon as you open it, look at that. Look. Well, as soon as you're going to close it, let's go to the book of Revelation. Or even just that right there. Look. Right there. If you're going to preach out of this edition, perfect. Look at that. Very nice, right? So here we have the teachings of Jesus right here. Look at that. There is no concordance. As soon as you get to the end of the book of Revelation, that's exactly what you find, ladies and gentlemen. The teachings of Jesus. There are no maps. Nothing. Just a message about God's Word translation. And that is it. It's a great edition of the Bible. God's Word for each day. Great edition. Great translation. Guys, if you've never heard of them, or maybe you heard of them in the past, you haven't kept up with their new stuff, go to the link down in my description. You're going to see the different editions that they have. They're great. And on top of that, they're having a sale, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great edition. Faithful. Super simple to understand. It was a when they started off as a translation that was meant to be given to people that have English as their second language. Again, they've done quite a bit of updates on it, and I'm letting you know, man, it's nice. Give it a shot, give it a chance, give it an opportunity. Go to that website. Order 1, 2, 3. Order 1 to test it out, and you're going to see what I'm talking about, and you're going to go back, and you're going to get a few. I know that. All right, guys. God bless you, and I'll see you on my next one.